Hey, this is Russ. Let's talk pain. I've been going out bike riding lately. Every time I talk to you guys, I got to rub my knee. I don't know why that is. I've been going bike riding lately. And so you might be wondering, how's the pain level? How am I doing on it? Well, quite frankly, it's pretty good, actually. I don't seem to have the pain that I thought I would, considering how much I've been riding. Now, the last ride that I did 9 miles in the morning, and then I did another 8 miles after that. So you think about it, that's 17 miles. Now, on a normal bike, that would have been very difficult for me to do. Yeah. I think that would be tough for most people to do, quite frankly. So, you tend to think that, my knee would hurt quite a bit at that point, but I'm telling you, I don't feel anything afterwards. Okay, I take that back. It's a little bit stiffer right after a ride, okay? But by the next day, I'm pretty much back to where I was. So I attribute that to the fact that I'm not going up and down hills and pumping hard to get up that hill, because the bike makes it a lot easier. I'll show you some footage here of a recent ride, and you're going to see the entire ride. I should take this back. It's not the entire ride, because I did a little bit of editing on it. But you'll see me take it from the beginning of where I started to when I'm done with the ride. I'll show that on Saturday, so feel free to watch the entire thing there. But yeah, overall, the knee is doing pretty good. I think buying the e-bike was a smart move to get me outside and to be a little more active. Okay. Now, I do have the recumbent bike. You guys know that. And I haven't used it that much lately. And I know that that's been something that my wife has been saying, you got this bike here, you're not even using it, you want to buy an outside bike. But, I think the ability to go out is giving me the incentive to actually do it, versus where I'm on the recumbent bike. It's indoors. You don't go anywhere, and you're just kind of sitting there and moving around. I will say this though, because it's so much easier riding the e-bike, I'm probably not going to get the type of exercise that I might get on the recumbent bike at home. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true, because the motors in that bike make it a lot easier to pedal. And then when it becomes difficult, I do have the throttle, and so that helps me get up the hill. But here's what I found, using that bike outdoors, is that I'm on it longer. I'm out there longer. So I'm not getting the hard exercise maybe that would probably tire out my knee or tire anything out. I'm getting the ability to keep my legs moving, okay, without the hardness of it. So it's kind of like a lower impact bike ride. How's that? and to me, that's worth it, just to kind of keep myself moving. Now, you might look at my entire journey now. It's almost been 19 months now. In fact, on the 19th of the month, it'll be 19 months. So that's coming up soon. And of course, as usual, I will do a monthly review of my knee. So I won't give away too much about it. But the pain really isn't there. Now, you might kind of think that, okay, he's able to ride a bike, he's going out, he's moving, his flexion and extensions are pretty good now. Yeah, it's still at 120, all right? And you know that I announced that I was at between a level of 2 or 3 for my extension, which is better than when we started out this thing at 10, right? And then with the jazz units and everything, I got it down to the 5 level, and now I'm going to say I'm between 2 and 3. But I will say that even though the numbers seem good, the strength isn't there. I still walk funny. I mean, I walk better. Okay, let's not say I'm not walking well, but I can't walk quickly. I don't have strength to do it. It's not normal. Okay, so the knee has still got issues, but if you look in sheer numbers, you wouldn't think there's issues. Does that make any sense? And because of that, I'm still dealing with the knee. I never thought it would take this long to get this knee back to where it should be, and I sometimes wonder whether I'll ever get back to normal, quite frankly. So don't be fooled by the fact that because I purchased a bike and I'm doing things now that he's back to where he should be, because I'm not. I'm really not. All right. And people might think that, okay, he's done with us now. He doesn't really need to talk about the knee anymore. Yeah, my knee is not regular. It's still got some type of issues that doesn't allow me to function normally. I mean, just the other day, my wife and I went to Costco. We always go to Costco. It's literally the only stores we ever go to besides grocery stores. And I was sitting in the car for quite a while because, we went to some other places my wife wanted to go shop. And of course, I don't go in with her. If she's clothing shopping or something like that, I don't go in. I just sit in the car. And after I've sat there for a while, and we could be talking 45 minutes, going to different shops. And then when we go to Costco, I'll go in there because there are things in there that I like seeing and doing. So I get up and I can't walk right away. It's almost like I'm frozen in the sitting position. And then when I get up and try to stretch out a little bit, I can't just immediately walk right away. I mean, she can, but she has to slow down waiting for me. So in that sense, my knee isn't back to normal. I'm not back to normal. And this is where I'm beginning to wonder, will I ever get back to normal? Even though if you watch me, if I'm sitting in a chair, yeah, my knee is bent. if I'm trying to get up, yeah, you can see I can do it. So there's those things that you would say, okay, he's doing pretty good, okay? But in the back of my mind, I wonder, am I actually doing good enough, considering how long it's been at this point? I do read some of the various knee forums and things like that are on the internet, and I hear about these guys that finish off, and they're months later they're functioning pretty good. I'm not at that level, so to me, even being able to go out and bike is a huge thing for me. But get off that bike and start doing other things. Yeah, I'm not normal, so I still have issues. Anyways, pain level. That's how we started this whole thing out. How's the pain level? I don't feel pain, but I do feel the knee all the time. All right, it's kind of like when people ask me about pain, right? I think of pain as like, oh, that really hurts. That's not where I'm at. Okay. But do I feel my knee with issues? Yeah, all the time. So in that sense, do you rate that a pain level? I mean, I never understood the pain level. Rate this from 1 to 10 thing. I don't know where that is. All right, 10 would be, I just got out of a knee replacement. They've essentially amputated my knee, my leg, and just put my knee back together. That would be pain level 10, right? I don't know where the other pain levels are. Every time the doctors and the physical therapists ask me when I was going to therapy still, what's your pain level today? I go, I don't know. I don't know how you want to rate this. I don't know. What do you call a 5? What do you call a 3? I don't know what that is. Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. How bad? Not as bad as yesterday. So I don't understand the pain level numbers. And then every now and then they would give me a sheet that I would have to fill out, and because they want to know where your level is. And I don't know if they do this because of legalities or something. Maybe they got to find out how you're doing on a weekly basis or whatever amount of time they do this. But I remember having to fill this sheet out all the time. And they said it's just for them. I don't know. Is that a legal thing, or is that just their way of keeping track of you? I have no idea. But I never knew how to rate it. Because one day I'm hurting more, the other day I'm hurting less. But I'm constantly feeling it. But it's not the kind of pain that you go, ouch, it hurts. Okay, and that's why I call it a nuisance pain, because it's bothersome, right? And you don't want it to be there, but it's there, right? Are you at that level? I mean, I know that some of you guys are still dealing with the knee, and some of you guys are brand new people who just started up with me. You're in major pain. So I'm not at that level. Okay, I'm glad to say I'm not at that level of pain, but I do feel my knee every day. Okay, and like I said when we started this, whenever I start talking about the knee, I find myself rubbing my knee. Oh, and it is still warm to the touch. It is less warm now than maybe a month or two ago, but it's still warm. And I've heard that, as long as your knee is still warm, that it's still healing. So which means I'm not done. I'll show you on the 19th, which is when I usually do my monthly update, what the knee looks like and how it's doing overall. But yeah, it still has issues. Anyways, enough for today. I just wanted to give you guys that update. If you liked watching that biking thing, you can see most of the ride on Saturday because I'll be publishing it at that point. Again, you know that we'll have knee replacement videos Monday, Wednesday, Fridays now, and then Tuesdays and Saturdays will be e-bike and fishing and other topics. So anyways, this whole schedule thing to me that's where I hope to be. But sometimes I throw other stuff in. I never stay with what I say, but that's my goal. Okay. Anyways, if you like that video, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time.